Tonight's Thrill of the Grill is brought to you by the Hamilton Restaurant Association with support from Grand Bank.
Hi, my name is Megan Gattani and I'm the executive chef here at Peasants. Today we'll be making a pan-roasted duck breast topped off with a fig demi-glaze and served with a butternut squash risotto. Our first step is to use our duck breast. Here at the restaurant we use an 8-ounce maple leaf duck breast. We're going to go ahead and we're going to make some nice skewers on the top of the duck. We want to make sure to cut through the fat but not through the meat. This will help render the fat down and make it so that we have a nice crisp layer on the outside. Okay, our next step is to put a little bit of olive oil on the bottom of our pan. Make sure that your pan is nice and hot. Next we're going to salt and pepper our duck breast on both sides. Once our pan is nice and hot, we're going to lay skin side down into the hot skillet. From here, we're going to let our duck do its job cooking. We want to make sure not to move it around too much. We're going to let the caramelize process happen. And next, we'll start our fig demi-glaze. Okay, our next step is we're going to make our fig demi-glaze on top of the duck. We're going to start off with a little bit of balsamic vinegar, about a half a cup. Next, I took about 10 to 15 figs. They're black mission figs. I went ahead and pureed them. So we're going to add that as well. We're also going to add about a half a cup of brown sugar. One finely diced shallot. Three to four cloves of minced garlic. A couple tablespoons of unsalted butter. And lastly, we're going to add a little bit of red wine. I'm going to make sure to take it off the flame. I'm going to add about a cup of red wine. Okay, while we have our duck finishing off and our glaze reducing, we're going to go ahead and we're going to make our butternut squash risotto. And this is a little bit of a play on words. It's not a risotto in the traditional sense. What we're going to do is we're going to get a butternut squash, we're going to peel off the skin, cut it into julienne cuts, and then go ahead and make small dices. So this will resemble a risotto. After that, I quickly blanch this, only for about a minute in hot water. From that point on, we're going to start with a hot pan. Start out with a little bit of unsalted butter. About a teaspoon of nutmeg. Teaspoon of cinnamon. And about 3 or 4 cloves. Next, we're going to go ahead and add our butternut squash risotto. Fresh pepper and salt. And lastly, we're going to add some crushed pecans. Now that our demi-glaze has reduced by half, we're going to go ahead and we're going to plate our dish. We went ahead and thinly sliced our duck. And